Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abon. Welcome back to Local to Global with FERENCVÁROS on FM22. It is match day 4 of our Europa League group. 3 matches down, 3 to go. And things still very much wide open. Anything could happen. And today we're going to Norway. We're taking on Bodø Glimt. Let's see if we can get ourselves a result and try and get through this group. If you're enjoying the series, as always, drop a like, leave comments, subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on. It's been a solid run so far in this group. We're doing all right, but we need to try and take that next step if we want to get through to the knockout stages. Let's see if we can do it. So last episode we took on Athletic Bilbao in match day 2. They've disappointed so far and they're not in good form. We beat them 3-1 in Hungary. Really good performance and a really good result to get our first 3 points of the group. We did host Bodø Glimt off camera. We'll have a look at what happened there in a second. But today we're away from home against the Norwegians and things are sitting very tight. It's very much wide open at the moment. As well as that Bodø Glimt home game, we did play 5 other matches off camera. So let's see what happened in those. And it's Fede de Jong, Rusnak to Kingses, and he's managed to hold on to the ball here. Rusnak, Kingses with the ball back again here. And John at the near post scores, 38th minute of the match. FERENCVÁROS 1, Fehervar 0. It's Kelvin John that gets it. Trossard with the corner kick. And Adam Katona with a header. It's his first goal for FERENCVÁROS. He's a backup centre-back, and he gets the goal to make it 2-0 in the 65th minute. Here's Katona to de Jong. Rusnak to Kelvin John. And Rusnak's found a way through here and beating the goalkeeper. That's the third in quick succession, 67th minute. Here's Trossard. And Rivera's ahead of him. Rivera is a bit too wide to go for goal here. Gives it back to Trossard. And the keeper's beaten right in the bottom corner. That's buried by Trossard. And that's number 4 with 87 minutes just on the clock. Almaski to Lonchar. It's a great ball for Zubkov. He's going to try and find a cross here, though. He's facing away from the goal. Could have gone down maybe for a pen there, but it's Shajevic. And Shajevic can maybe get across now. He does. And it's Pavlov with the shot. That's his first goal for the club, I think. 7.5 minutes into the game. And it is Puskas Akademia 0, FERENCVÁROS 1. Daniela Cataldi with the corner. And a header by Strenati, and it's nodded in by Puskas for an equaliser. 16th minute. It's 1 goal apiece. Corner here with Shajevic, 17 minutes gone, and headed away, and there's a foul apparently. Ado fouled, it's a penalty. Well, VAR has confirmed the decision. Penalty here for FERENCVÁROS. It's Vogelsammer, 18 minutes just come up on the clock, and it's a good penalty. Bottom left, beats the keeper. 2-1 FERENCVÁROS. Corner here, Zubkov puts it in. And, it's not dealt with well, and Lonchar puts it in. Pretty much a free shot, and it's 1-0 FERENCVÁROS with 12.5 minutes gone. Bad defending there by the Norwegians. Selvik sends the ball long. Tollington with a header forward. Here's Lonchar. Zubkov loses the ball. And here's Boniface, one of the leading players for Bodø Glimt, one of their best players. Still got the ball here. And it's a good cross, and it's Bramado with the header. And the Norwegians equalise. It's 1-1 in the 18th minute. Boniface with the assist and Bramado with a goal. Voros. Back to Fetz. Here's Boniface. And here's Bramado, who got the equalising goal. And now Bodø Glimt looking to take the lead for the first time in the game. Risa. Bramado's through here. And Bramado scores. Bodø Glimt 2-1 up in Hungary. They were behind, but they've turned it around. 21 minutes coming up. And it's headed forward by Tollington. Here's Zubkov. FERENCVÁROS looking to try and get a goal back here to try and save a point. Kelvin John's through here. It's Lonchar. Trossard could go for goal here, but he's way too tight of an angle. But it's fallen to Lonchar, and he does score again. 2 for the game, and it's 2-2 on the night. They came from behind from 2-1 down, and they got a point, it seems. Ballard to Shajevic. Pavlov. And Djordjevic. He's beaten the keeper. Great goal. 1-0 FERENCVÁROS in this Budapest derby. 5.5 minutes gone. Almaski with the throw to Pavlov. Here's Fede de Jong. And it's a good effort. It's in. It hit 2 posts. It hit the bar and the left post. But it's 2-0. Djordjevic to Pavlov. Zubkov through here. And he's managed to put it in. He got back to him. And it's 3-0. We've barely played 20 minutes here. Zubkov with the corner. Oh, it's gone in. That's a freak goal. I don't think Zubkov meant that. No one got to the end of it. It beat the keeper. And it's a 4th to Rusnak. And across the goal. Not dealt with by the keeper. And it's Rivera with his first goal for the club. It's 5-0 before half time. Boros with a free kick. Headed away by Bobal. There's Rusnak. And that's a shove there on Fede de Jong. It's a penalty. Everything's going from bad to worse here. 71 minutes coming up. It's Djordjevic with the penalty. And that's number 6. It's in. Here's Shajevic. Boros. That's a really good ball for de Jong. And Fede de Jong scores again. That's number 7. 73rd minute. And Ujpest just going from bad to worse here. Not much of a derby really, is it? Djordjevic. He's lost the ball. But Rusnak gets it back. Here's Almaski. Can they get number 8 here in the 88th minute? It's Pavlov to Rusnak. And Rusnak across the face of goal. Djordjevic is there. That is number 8 in the 88th. And it's a hat-trick for the centre forward as well. Not going to go through the goals from this one. It was a cup 4th round against 3rd tier ESMTK. They did get a goal just at the start of the second half. But a goal for Djordjevic, 2 for Boros, 1 each for Rivera and Vogelsama. Pretty routine 5-1 win in the 4th round of the Hungarian Cup. Katona with the long ball. John with the header to Zubkov, and a chance here for FERENCVÁROS to maybe get a goal within 30 seconds here. It's Zachariasen, and it is 26 seconds it's taken for FERENCVÁROS to take a 1-0 lead against Guillemot. Matusevski with the free kick. It's a good one. Equalising goal for Guillemot in 17 minutes, and it's Matusevski with a lovely free kick. FERENCVÁROS are frustrated by this Guillemot side here. They've had plenty of possession today, but just can't find that winning goal. And they've got 5 minutes left to try and get it. They might get it here though. King's S is sent through Vogelsama. And he's done it. 86th minute. It is 2-1. Bit of a disappointing performance by FERENCVÁROS, but they've managed to grind out the 3 points it seems. So maximum points in those league games. Couple of close calls in terms of dropping points. Puskas Academia 2-1. Guillemot also 2-1. We scored late on in both of those I think. But the Glimt did hold us to a 2-2 draw at home. The same scoreline that they got against Athletic Bilbao. So 3 games in, still anybody's to win this group. Bodø Glimt currently top on 5 points. Lowest ranked side in the Europa League groups, by the way. They're top and they're unbeaten so far. Galatasaray were held 1-1 by Bilbao in Turkey, so they are on 4 points alongside us. They have a slightly better goal difference due to their win over us. And Athletic Bilbao are yet to win a game in the group, but they do have 2 points. And I'm hoping we can be in those Europa League knockouts. Maybe get through the group in second. We could still win it. Even 3rd place, I wouldn't be too disappointed by. We'll be in the Conference League knockout, so I think that would be quite good. The group is still anybody's to win. In the league table, we're still unbeaten, 9 wins and 1 draw. We sit on 28 points, 35 goals scored, just 5 conceded. Into the game against Bodø Glimt then, we are away from home. They have impressed so far, Bodø Glimt. So I think they went into this as pretty much underdogs, but they've done really well. So we do still have the situation midfield. Fernandez and Lena still injured. De Jong's not registered. Pavlov's not registered. Rivera's not registered. So bit of a problem again in midfield. But it's going to be Lonchar, Zachariasen and Grablaye in that midfield 3. Tollinson is going to replace Katona in the back. Kobalin is close to a return from his hip injury. He'll be back in a couple of weeks. So he may well be back for the next Europa League group game, which I think is against Athletic Bilbao. Although we've been playing really well. We've been doing so well in the league. We're scoring goals for fun. Bodø Glimt did hold us to a draw at home. So in theory, this one should be harder away from home, but we'll see what we can do. Both sides, I think, performing well in this group. We did get the win over Bilbao at home, which was a really good performance. Let's see how this goes. Adu with a throw in here in the 4th minute of the game. It's Rusnak to Zachariasen. Tollinson has gone for goal and gone over. If that wasn't a centre-back taking that shot, it may have kept it down and maybe got a goal. Placheta with a set piece here for Bodø Glimt, but it's dealt with quite well. Here is Kelvin John, who's been doing quite well. He's got a few goals for us as the loanee from Leicester. That's a great ball for Lonchar. Zachariasen's through. Oh, it's dragged wide. That should be 1-0 right there. That was a big chance. As is quite common recently, we're dominating the ball. A couple of shots so far, but nothing massive. That was a big chance there for... It was only a half chance according to the stats, but there was a big chance for Zachariasen. Throw in here with Adu. 22 and a bit minutes gone. It's Tollinson with the header. There we go. No doubt about that, surely. He must be onside. It is 1-0. It was aided with a throw to Grablayer and the cross finding the tall centre-back with a simple header into the goal. 1-0 in Norway. Well, the Galatasaray have taken the lead in Spain, so they will join us on 7 points as it stands. Okay, approaching half-time, it's been a game with very few shots, only 7 between both sides. So not a great deal of decent football, though we do have the 1 goal. So I think it's going to be a quieter second half. Hopefully we can get through it with 3 points intact. We haven't been at our best today, but hopefully we can hold on for 3 points. The game is really going by with not a lot going on. Past an hour, and we're really not seeing anything. We haven't had a single highlight in this second half. I'm going to make some changes. Rusnak's been quiet today. Djordjevic is going to come on for Rusnak, who's not done too well today. I'm also going to bring on Vogelstammer for John. A couple of changes in that front three, just to see if we can get a second goal and really put this to bed. But this has been a pretty boring game. We got the goal in the first half, but other than that, there's been very little football and not a single highlight in the second half. Okay, Zachariason's picked up a knock. That's the last thing we need, is more injuries in midfield. Really could do without that. And we don't have any more on the bench, so we're going to take him off and we're going to put Ballard on centre-back and go with a back 5 for the last 12 minutes or so. Wow, this has been a dull match. We're approaching 90 minutes. There wasn't a single second half highlight. And I think there's only 2 in the first half, one of which was our goal. There might be something later on here. They're in the 94th minute. If Bodø Glimt score now, that's going to be annoying. It's Pacheta to Risa. And it's... Oh my god, it's gone in. Has it? I think Boniface has headed it in. It didn't look like it crossed the line. But after 0 highlights in this second half, Bodø Glimt may have just got something at the end. It's been given. It's 1-1. And again, we've dropped a couple of points. Look at this again here. Pacheta with the ball. It was Risa with the ball and the cross. Boniface with the header about 3 yards out. It's gone over the line. And Bodø Glimt got a 94th minute equaliser. Wow, late drama in what's been a pretty dull match. He was also questionably offside. We'll have another look at the replay at the end of the match. But what a time to score there. I mean, Grablayer, there might still be another twist here. It's Djordjevic to Lonchar. Oh my god, Zubkov's through! Oh! Late drama indeed. It's 2-1. But not even a minute after Bodø Glimt's equaliser, we've scored. It's 94 and a bit minutes. And we're back in front and it's 2-1. Jesus. Lonchar with the ball through to Zubkov and he puts it under the goalkeeper. Says, oh, surely now seal 3 points. And there it is. The questionable equaliser doesn't matter anymore. We got a winner. A minute after Boniface's close range header, we got back in front with Zubkov. We definitely weren't at our best in that match, but it's 3 points. And I think that would guarantee our place in Europe. I think that guarantees it will at the very least be in the Conference League knockouts. Oh, and Athletic did equalise before half-time, so that ended 1-1. So we are currently top of Group B with 7 points. Bodø Glimt's on 5, Galatasaray also on 5, Athletic on 3, still yet to win. So unless they absolutely thrash us in Spain, and we also lose against Galatasaray, we're effectively still in Europe after the groups. It may well be 3rd place in the Conference League, but I think we are almost certainly still going to be in Europe after Christmas. Zachariason, thankfully only a minor injury, so he won't miss any games. So it might be a bit of a doubt for the Honved game, but we have other midfielders available for the league, so that's fine. So when is that Athletic game? I think it is in just a couple of weeks, because we do have an international break coming up as well. That might well secure our place in Europe. So I think we might do an extra video. This is coming out on Wednesday. So I think what I might do is maybe try and fit in a Thursday video or a Saturday video after Friday. Just to get those last 2 group games out of the way. Because that Athletic game, if we get a result there, that may well secure our place in the Europa League knockouts. And I think it's the most important game in our group. Of course, hosting Galatasaray would like to get a result there. But I would like to get both of those group games on camera, especially the Atletico game, because I think there's a lot riding on it. The only way we'd fall out of Europe now is if Athletic Bilbao absolutely destroy us in Spain. We beat them 3-1, I believe. So I think if they beat us by at least 3 goals, and Galatasaray beat us, and Athletic Bilbao then beat Bodø Glimt, that's the only way that we can fall out of Europe. It's quite extreme circumstances, so I think we'll be okay. But hopefully next episode we can guarantee European football after Christmas, whether that's in the Europa League or the Conference League. And I'd be fine with either. If anything, progressing in the Conference League would give us a better chance of getting further through the knockout stages. Let's look at the Europa League groups and how they stand after 4 games. Ostenda and Porto have qualified already with 2 games to go. The Belgian champions, 3 wins and a draw. Copenhagen and Malmo in the top 2 spots against Leverkusen and Legia. Atalanta and Hearts are ahead of Tottenham and Saint-Etienne. Spurs winning just 1 game so far. Lille on top in a group with Club Brugge, Salzburg and Utrecht. Arsenal with 10 points. They're qualified ahead of Giuseppe, Villarreal and Lausanne. AC Milan have qualified top with maximum points so far against Red Star, Craiova and Slavia Prague who are on 0. And Frankfurt and Sporting ahead with Zenit and Maccabi Tel Aviv in the bottom spots. And in the Conference League, let's have a look at these groups. Dinamo Zagreb are through, Everton are through, Spartak are through, Sheriff Tiraspol are through, Napoli are through. There's some good sides in this competition, but you know, if we end up in the Conference League, I think we've got a better chance of progressing further through the knockout stages and see how far we can take them. Europa League, I think, would be a bigger pay packet, but I'd be fine with either, as long as we stay in Europe in some format after Christmas. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave comments, and subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on. A big win there in Norway. I wasn't sure how it was going to go. They held us at home, but late drama means we get the 3 points. They equalised in the 94th. We got the winner in the 95th. And next time we're going to the Basque region to take on Athletic Bilbao away from home to hopefully secure our place in the European knockout stages. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.